our 3-on-2 shooting drill. It's a very good ball drill for spacing. It's good to read. It's good. It's a good defensive drill for a player to play two players, the ball and the next player at the same time. In this case, it's going to be 3-on-2. All right. The goal is the diamond at the bottom of the green box. The line would be a representation of the restraining line. And we have 3 lines of offensive players. They will be in blue. We're doing this drill from up top, so we're doing this mostly with the midfielders. You'll see in a minute we're going to reverse this with attack and D and put them on the end line. But this would be 3-on-2 midi shooting drill and 2-man defensive drill covering 3 offensive players. Again, the numbers in the line aren't really important. You know, you can do this with 2, 3, 4, 5 players in each line. And we try to rotate these through. We don't want just defensive middies being the orange players, being the defensive players. We like all our middies to kind of rotate through and play offense for half the time and defense for half the time. Here you're going to see it. The offensive players are in white and the defensive players are in blue reversibles. The player with the ball is trying to draw a defensive player, make him make a big commitment, and then read where the 2-on-1 is. There's one with a skip pass, and try to beat the defensive player's slides. Spacing is very important. You'll see in a minute we bring extra players in. We don't like the players in offense to get too close to the goal. It would be a little unrealistic in a game situation. You're seeing in this drill, you're seeing a lot of spike drill. You know, a player catching it with one hand and spiking it over to the next player. A little less diamond drill in this drill, but more spike drill you're seeing in the 3-on-2 shooting. So again, spacing is important. And when we're carrying the ball in our spike, we don't want to let that defensive player get between you and the man you're throwing the ball to. So it's not as important to cut in towards the goal. It's more important to kind of carry the ball left or right and not get in that, not getting in that passing lane where the defender is. So we want to carry him to the left or right. And again, you're seeing a lot of the spike drill. If the defensive player is playing defensively, very aggressively, then you're going to see some of the diamond drill where we have to roll, get out away from the man, to throw it on to the next player. Here's a diagram of the 3-on-2 shooting drill, and this is with attackmen and close defensemen. And we've got 2 lines of defensive players, 3 lines of offensive players. Basically doing what we did up top, just reversing it and being behind the goal, where the attackmen and defensemen are playing more often, where the middies are playing more often in front of the goal. Okay, the offensive players, the attackmen are in white, and the defensive players are in blue. Again, very good drill for defensively in unsettled situations. Offensively, this could be an unsettled situation. It could be a slide in a 6-on-6 package where you've got numbers somewhere, but very good for spacing. You can see in this drill players trying to cover passing lanes, and pretty much defensemen trying to stay on one side of the field. I think it's important as you get comfortable with this drill, you can run your offense. If you have any 3-man offenses where your attackmen are in triangles, your middies are working together in a 3-man group, run your offense while you're doing these drills.